Good morning, y'all. Happy 2025. I know what y'all are thinking. I knew you would never see this face on this platform again, but you can't keep a bad bitch down for long. You can't keep a bad bitch down for long. I don't even know where to start, y'all. The last time I was on here was, what, 2023? 2024? No, 2023. Like, it's been well over a year since I posted my last video, and there has just been so much life, so much growth, and so much letting go. So let's just get into it. First of all, ignore my appearance. This is for your ears, not your eyes. I just did a workout, y'all. I never thought that this would be me, but I am turning into a like workout from home type of girl, and I never saw it for me. But buying a walking pad has been a game changer. I woke up this morning and immediately just got my steps in. So I just got all 10K of my steps in. I was supposed to start earlier. Right now it's 10:52, but hey, today's Saturday. I'm really in this place of just taking my time with life, you know, not letting life take hold of me, but taking hold of my life and understanding that I have control over where I am and what I do, and just trying not to always be in a rush. Like, I'm always in a rush during the week because of school and work, and then I get to Saturday and Sunday and I'm still on go, and it's like, girl, it's okay. My lips are so chapped. So chapped. I don't know, as I get older, my skin is like a reptile. My hands are super dry all the time. My lips are super dry all the time. I did get my lips done back in January of last year, so it's been a year. I'm pretty sure the filler is dissolved by now, but I feel like that also made my lips super dry. I do plan on getting them done again, so I will definitely be filming that this time around. But yeah, let's just get into it, y'all. I'm getting off track. So let's just start with like a little fitness update. I'm really trying to work on my back. I really want to be able to do at least one pull-up, hell, at least half a pull-up, unassisted by the end of this year. I've also really shifted my goals as far as fitness. I feel like the last 5 years, or not 5 years, I'd say the last 3 years, I've really taken a step back from like cardio, and I stopped weighing myself because I felt like with where I was in my life, it just wasn't helpful, and it was actually just making it more of a toxic situation for me. The last 3 years, I really stopped weighing myself, and I kind of took like a very loose approach to fitness. And though I didn't gain a whole lot of weight, I definitely gained weight. Now I'm really just taking control of my fitness journey again. I do have the goal to lose weight again. I think for the last 3 years, it became very toxic for me, and my body needed a rest. I also just got to the point where I was like, it does not matter how much I go to the gym, my relationship with food will always prevent me from reaching my full potential. And I feel like after over a decade of really just having a terrible relationship with food, really struggling, and just food being the ultimate center of my life in the most negative way possible, I feel like finally at 25, I can say that I have healed my relationship with food. I don't just eat because I'm bored. If I am gonna eat, I make sure that it's more nutrient dense. I do have a goal weight that I want to reach, so I put my scale back into my bathroom because I just feel like I'm in a mental space where I can handle seeing that number fluctuate, because the bottom line is I know that the scale is not the only form of measurement. I'm really happy, and it just feels like something new to be just kind of really tracking my progress again, and it is so motivating. So far I've lost about 3 pounds, which is huge considering I feel like for the last year I haven't been able to lose anything, and I really was starting to get worried, and I was planning to talk to my doctor about it and possibly see, you know, run some tests and things, but I just really wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything that I could do on my end before going like the medicinal route. I've really been trying to more so align with the inflammatory diet, kind of things. I still do eat dairy, but not a whole lot. And I've really just been focusing on my gut health most importantly. There's just been studies that have been done about, you know, really high intensity working out, so like running. I would love like a really fast Stairmaster session and things like that, but there are studies that show that that super high intensity cardio can shoot your cortisol levels through the roof and just really jack up your hormones. And considering I've been doing that for the last 2 years on top of having a terrible diet, I feel like that most likely is what's been going on, because I have switched to lower impact. So like as far as cardio, I'm only doing walking. I'm not doing running. I'm not doing Stairmaster. If I do the Stairmaster, I keep it at a low level versus just trying to get it done as fast as I can. And I have truly seen such a difference. I'm just really focusing on enjoying my workouts. I think my body definitely needed the break that I took, but it just feels so good to feel healthy. There's such a correlation in our society between someone's physical appearance and health, when the reality is you can be super skinny and unhealthy. You know, there are people that are super skinny that still feel very unhealthy. Even though I didn't gain a ton of weight, I didn't feel good. You know, my skin was not good. I didn't feel good in here. And ultimately that affects how you view your outer as well. So I just feel better all around. And I'm also weight training. I'll never stop weight training. That's just the reality. But I'm also focusing on progressive overload now. I have been on the same weights for literal years. And I think that that's why my body is just stagnant. So as far as the gym goes, I'm focusing on getting those higher weights, but still maintaining very good posture and being able to have good form. So that's kind of been my shift. As far as fitness goes, I feel amazing. I feel renewed and just happy to have a great relationship with food, because I feel like once you establish that great relationship with food, everything else is easy. That's my little update with that. As far as mental health goes, I will always be on a journey. It's life. Life is not linear. Growth is not linear. For those of you who don't have me on social media, my papa did pass away over the summer. That has been a journey, just existing, you know, amongst grief. I feel like I've talked a lot about grief on my channel before, but a different grief. And so to now be amongst that grief and actual grief, it's a lot. And I think to anyone who is experiencing the grief of someone that is truly no longer here, I send love to you. And I hate saying like, I'm so sorry, you know, because sorry just never feels like enough. But just know that you are not alone. And I think that grief is the singular thing that time does not heal. You know, time does not heal the fact that my love is still here presently, and everything that I speak of in reference to him is in past tense. Grief is just something that you put in your pocket and you keep moving forward. So yeah, I know that he would not want me to be sad and crying. He actually talks about it all the time. He was like, girl, don't worry about me. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. He was just such a light in my life. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie when I say that my world's got a little dimmer, you know, when he left. But I know that he would want me to keep shining, and he was my biggest fan, and I'll always cherish him. And I know that he's always with me because I feel him, you know. That has been something that I have been navigating on top of school. For those of you who don't know, I am doing my prerequisites for nursing school. So I'm currently taking microbiology and medical terminology, and y'all, I studied 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks for a test. You wanna know what I got? Take a guess. Take a guess. You got your number? I made a 68. 68. Studied for 3 weeks and got a 68. And that is nursing prereqs for you. Yeah, but like I said, you can't keep a bad bitch down for long. So I had my little moments of feeling salty and sad, and I'm telling you, when you are pursuing nursing, this is what they do not tell you. You are going to have multiple occasions of needing to talk yourself off a ledge, but I have come too far, and I have proven to myself way too much that this is in me. And something that my Nana always tells me is that it's innately in me to do this. And I always remind myself of that when I want to give up or when I start feeling down about myself. But no, girl, stand the fuck up and get to work. What are micronutrients? I could answer that. I could answer that right now, actually. Like, hello? Your D is calling. This type of shit worked for AMP1. But all I did by making a 68 is discover that that shit don't work with microbiology. So we're pivoting. I'm gonna actually read my book. I'm gonna take detailed notes, make sure I actually know the nitty gritty of what I'm learning. I can't just know the surface shit. Gotta be beyond the surface for micro, okay? I still very much feel like I'm on the path that is meant for me. I know that I was meant to be a nurse, and when you have purpose, you have passion, and nothing gets in the way of that. I'm in the process of rebuilding my life in a way that reflects me, but reflects me currently and not reflects me in the past or even in the future. You know, with grief, this is something else that nobody talks about. In grief, you really just realize that all of your tomorrows may never come. And so I've just been really operating in a space of presence. I just pray to find everyone that's meant for me this year. And yeah, I hope this vlog reaches who it's supposed to reach. But before I hop in the shower, I want to give y'all a little like supplement update as well. So these are the only 2 supplements that I'm taking right now. First one is Coconut Cult, which I'm sure y'all have heard about. I usually get the chocolate flavor. The original one has such a better texture to me, like it's a looser texture. I don't want to come on here and give y'all this whole spiel about how I feel like it's really helped with my stomach being flat and things like that, because that is bullshit. That is bullshit. Coconut Cult alone is not going to make your stomach flat, okay? Your diet is gonna make your stomach flat. What this is gonna do is help to digest whatever foods you're eating. Like, I have seen a difference in the literal texture of, y'all know what I'm talking about. A literal difference, okay? This has healed my gut. That tells me that this has healed my gut. As far as me just waking up slim thick because I'm taking a fucking tablespoon of yogurt, that's not a thing. So this is by Mary Ruth's, which y'all know I love Mary Ruth's Down. For those of you who take supplements, a liquid or powder form of a supplement is always going to be better for you than a pill, because there's only so much. You got to think about it. It's a little pill. There's only so much of whatever vitamins or things that you're seeking that they can fit into a little pill. You know what I mean? So you're always going to have better results, better absorption when you do liquid. So that is why I opted for this magnesium by Mary Ruth's, and it's also very inexpensive. Magnesium in general is very inexpensive. This shit right here though, $10. $10. I will say this thing lasts me like an entire week though. So I've heard so many different things about what magnesium is for. Again, I'm just really shifting my content and just being careful about the things that I put out, because I just feel like there's so much misinformation on the internet and I'm not certified. I'm gonna be real with you. I got this because I was influenced by TikTok. Someone said that it would help like slim down your face and like help with depuffing or whatever. I didn't see a difference. I'm gonna be real. I didn't see a difference with that. I also was taking this before I went to bed. Didn't get any better quality sleep. I think that has to do with my bed. But I spent my money on it, so we're gonna finish it. And I'm gonna try to get back on track with taking these. I'm gonna let y'all know though, something that I have been doing that I do feel like has really helped depuff is, what is it called? Lymphatic drainage. I have been doing lymphatic drainage. Please look up a video so that you know what you're doing and you're accurately doing it, because for a long time I was doing it wrong. And now that I know how to do it and like activate and things like that, I do feel like there's a difference. But it's hard to say if, you know, the slimming of my face is due to lymphatic drainage or due to the fact that I'm not eating my body weight in chips and candy anymore and actually working out, which I probably should take the coconut cult first, but it's fine. So I'm gonna take a tablespoon of this. Hello, focus. Can you focus on me? So I'm gonna take a tablespoon of that. I don't know if y'all could get the gist of the texture from that. I don't even know if that was in focus, but yeah, it's a little bit, let me see if I can show y'all. Not really, but it's kind of dark, but y'all can kind of see it sliding off the sides. I got these little heart measuring spoons from Amazon to be cute and just like romanticize when I take my supplements. This is not the best for this. You probably should get something more flat. I want to make sure that the first scoop is your last scoop, or get another spoon. So this is the size spoon. It's just like a smaller spoon. I don't even know if this is equivalent to a tablespoon, but I mean, in comparison to like the bottom of it, I don't know, so y'all can kind of get an idea. But this is what it looks like. I don't want it to fall out, bro. It's expensive. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can tell because it's pretty white, but the texture of this one is just so much creamier. Big heaping spoonful, and then I make sure to cover it back up immediately